Construction on Calgary's Scotia Place made lots of progress in 2025, with the building now starting to take shape. It's an exciting time for the folks with Calgary Sports and Entertainment. We sat down with President Robert Hayes to speak about the year behind us and what's to come.
The first thing is how busy this place is, with 5 teams, including the Stampeders, 4 teams that play in this building, and then leveraging off that when you look right across from where we are and the new Scotia Place arena that's being built. We went from a hole that was 40 feet deep in the ground that we joked about we had the world's biggest bathtub to this is now going second level with steel, and when people drive by they're just mesmerized with how fast it's going up, and it's going to be even quicker because when we do this discussion next year we'll be roof tight and building off on the inside.
From the Flames to the Wranglers and Hitmen, Roughnecks and Stampeders, Calgary Sports and Entertainment oversees most of the city's top men's teams. Speaking with us from inside the Saddledome, Robert Hayes says CSEC plans on hosting fan events to commemorate the iconic building before its lights go out for the final time.
We ran into somebody recently who went through this with another facility that they were involved in, and the one thing they gave us from an advice perspective was do not throw anything away. Whatever you do, make sure you pause, put it in storage, because what you think might be junk could be a huge memory for somebody. And when you go back when this building was opened, way back in the 80s, and then of course you had the Olympics here, you had a Stanley Cup here, you had 03-04, maybe a second Stanley Cup if you talk to Martin Jelinas, and all kinds of memories throughout, whether it's live entertainment and all the sporting events that have taken place here. It's a pretty special building for a lot of people. My family have been here for about 22, 23 years now, and we've had great times. I can only imagine what it's like for people who were born and raised and grew up with this facility.
Now, with the event center coming in, I know this isn't your jurisdiction per se, but are there conversations around preparing some of your teams, maybe namely the Flames, to have a really strong season for the first year in the event center, or is it business as usual, we're just operating in a different building now?
Well, business as usual is a championship winning culture. So we start every year wanting to make the playoffs and win championships, whatever the team is. So you're talking from a Flames perspective, and I think the Flames have an incredibly bright future. They have some terrific veterans on the team. There's some terrific young players on the team, and we're building. And I think Craig Conroy and what he has put together from a hockey operations point of view is a really, really good plan that's going to build for the future. Now, whether we can deliver a Stanley Cup the first year in the building, that would be pretty special, but that's probably a better question for him, and you put the pressure on him.
What are you most excited for in the new year?
Certainly Scotia Place, you have to continue to be excited with that. And when people start to see what it looks like from the outside, if you haven't seen pictures of it, I really think it's going to be jaw-dropping when you go by. So I'm tremendously excited about that. I'm excited about the teams that we have as well. The Flames, as an example, they got off to a little bumpy start this year. We've righted the ship, and I have every confidence that it's a long season. The guys are going to continue to do everything they can do. We have the youngest team in the league in the WHL for the Calgary Hitmen. They're right there in the middle of the pack, and as the year goes along, they're just going to get better and better and progress, and they're going to be a team that's going to compete down the road, I think, in the playoffs tremendously. And same thing for the Roughnecks. They're a young team as well. If you haven't been to a Roughnecks game, I'll tell people come down. It's a lot of fun. I'd not been to a Roughnecks game until I took this job, and when I came down I was absolutely blown away. So, and then the Wranglers, you can't forget about them. They've got a great team and so many players that are coming up, and I think that's what people forget. You can go see the Wranglers and you can see those players who are going to be playing with the Flames, but at a much different ticket price, but they're still tremendously skilled. So I think I'm excited about all of that and more. Last thing, I'll put the plug in for the team. We have a team here that are so dedicated as to what they do every day in ensuring that we have the performance that is on the field, on the floor, I guess is the lacrosse one, and on the ice, and they just do a tremendous job. So wonderful opportunity for them. I hear the Zamboni in the background, so it's getting loud on us now.
That's our cue. That's our cue. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome. Pleased to do it.